Josh Birnbaum, step on up. Get on the scale, son. All right. Get on the scale.
What's going on?
I could go into heavy detail.
Do it. I dare you.
I could go into heavy detail.
Do it.
And I will. And I will go into heavy detail.
Very nice. Heavy details. That's required. It's not optional. It's none of that.
Hey now.
Anybody watch Justin for all earlier? I did. I watched it. I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. He had two guests on there that were just the best. One of them, just the most awesome host of all time. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm just kidding. I had a good time. It was fun. Mary Elizabeth Ellis says that she tried. Well, don't just try. Make it happen. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I did shout out to Justin and Trevor and all the Justin for alls. What you smoking, Josh? Incense. What are you smoking? Yeah, Lipstick Boy. I was mad when they told me, oh, Lipstick Boy sent us. And I was like, well, you better watch your mouth. Talk about my friend like that. Better talk about my friend like that. Did I see the stupid? Well, what is? I mean, no, I haven't been on Facebook, but is it? Who posted what? Who did that? You know what I mean? I had a great time on Justin's show. Yeah. Oh man, wait till I tell you about this kick. So, you know how I'm going to say everybody, but social media, like Kick is kind of the newer thing. I'll check that out here in a second. I'll take a look. Kick's like this newer thing that, people are like, Kick, it's awesome. Kick. So, and then I was like, okay, well, maybe this is something that I'm missing out on. Maybe this is something that I should look into. Maybe this is something I should probe. I don't know. I don't have a better adjective to use than probe. Sorry. And I'm on a kick now. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, what's going to happen is I'm going to go check Kick out. I'm going to love it way more than YouTube. And I'm going on Kick. Like I'm leaving for Kick. All right. That's what it was billed to me as. You'll love it, Josh. You'll love Kick. I didn't love Kick. Oh, I didn't love Kick at all. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I spent about 45 minutes exploring this quote unquote place. And I say that very loosely because I had no idea what I was getting into. You got to understand. Now, check this out. Here, let me change something really quick here. A little subscriber action. We've been getting a lot of Hitler enthusiasts in here. Got to make sure that they stay where they at a distance. But check this out. I swear. Oh my God. Okay. So I go on there and I'm like, okay, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I have no friggin' idea what Kick is. I'm not that excited. Oh my God. So you just go on there. Nobody's watching you if you don't have an audience. And even if you do have an audience, I don't know how you can tell who's watching you. It sucks. But check this out. So I'm like, okay, well, what does this offer? And they're like, well, verses. You got to try battles or verses. I was like, battle? Like, how do you battle? Well, here's how you battle, folks. You pick that you want to do a versus or a battle. It's the worst. And then you pick a category, and it's got like comedy, sports. I picked the random. No, it's not a rap battle. It just says battle. I don't know what they mean by battle. So it says that, like, you go in front of somebody else's audience. So I'm like a little like, okay, well, we can give this a try. I do it, and what it does is it matches you up with some random person. The very first person that I got involved, that showed up on my screen, was a cosplayer dressed as Heath Ledger's Joker from Batman. Just a young man, probably mid-20s, sitting there on a stool, dressed up like Joker, smoking a cigarette. I kid you not. That was my very first impression. Like, and I'm just sitting there, and I said, so what is this? And he says, oh, it's nothing. I said, well, how are we supposed to battle? And he goes, well, you don't really battle. And I said, well, what do you mean? And he says, well, you just sit here. And I said, I don't want to sit here. And he was like, well, that's just what we're doing. And so we sat there for 3 minutes. 3 miserable, ungodly minutes. 3 of them. Count them. 1, 2, 3. And then a 30-second cool down period. A 30-second cool down period with a cosplayer dressed as Heath Ledger. It was the most ridiculous thing. 3 minutes. We just sat there and we stared at each other. Like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? We're just sitting here doing nothing. Nothing. We did nothing. So then I'm like, this can't be all that there is. Yeah, 3 minutes. Talk about a time warp. And I was so bummed. Yeah, cool down period. There's a cool down period. So you got 3 minutes to talk or battle or whatever it is that you want to do. I wanted to do nothing. I was just sitting there pretty much fascinated by the goings on. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't think that I can already tell 3 minutes in that Kick isn't for me. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I don't know if I me grab my phone. I'll show you a picture. It was awful. I hated it. Let me see. You don't want to. I mean, this, I'm telling you, one of these guys, check this out. So then I end up on somebody else's panel. I don't know what you would call it. And it was just this guy standing outside somewhere. And I was like, hey. He's like, hey. I said, well, what are you doing? He's like, I'm at the library. And I was like, it's like 9 o'clock at night. Let me see here. And he says, yeah, I'm at the library. I said, oh, like to study? And he goes, no, something's wrong with my Wi-Fi. So I'm using their Wi-Fi. He was standing outside drinking a beer. That's what was happening on Kick, battling people, drinking a beer. Told me that he was out of weed until Wednesday. That's what he told me. I swear to God, that's what he told me. I was like, this isn't real, is it? No, this guy wasn't the Joker. This guy was, yes, a perfect stranger. Never seen him in my life. Never seen him in my life. Hold on. I'm getting my phone brought in to me. 1 second. Maybe next time our future generation's screwed. I actually ran into 2 people that night that said they were both out of weed. Like they were counting down the days until they were able to get some. So stupid. Yeah, come on. Thanks, buddy. All right, so here we are. Oh, God. All right. Thank you, Linda. Are you guys ready for... let me actually... I'm going to bring it up on full screen. Because it deserves the full screen. I'm telling you guys, you've never seen anything quite like this. Maybe you have, for all I know. I don't know. Look, I'm a very boring guy. Here it is. Why did it go away? Why does it do that? Okay. So this right here, folks, let me just get reason. There it is. That was the moment of truth. Right then and there. There it was. I was scared out of my mind, folks. Yeah. So that happened. And I don't even like. Oh, man. Yeah. So who is that? I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that is. That's the first person. This is the first. I was terrified, to be honest with you. I was terrified of this. Like, this was Kick. This is my first introduction to Kick, and this is whose panel or whatever it is I ended up on. It was terrifying. And so then I asked him, I was like, hey, dude, like, what's going on? Is this something that you normally? No, this is not what I do with my free time. I was on a exploratory mission for alternate live streaming platforms. You never know. Okay. You never know. And you never, so that's what I was doing. So I was like, I'm going to check this out. And this is what it happened. This is what happened within the first 10 seconds. The first 10 seconds. It was terrifying. I don't understand, you know. That was just uncalled for, really. He was really nice, to be honest. I mean, I think he was dealing with some emotional issues. He wouldn't get into it too much. I asked him if he has if he's suffering from some like teenaged angst. I don't think he was up for talking much. Let's just put it that way. And then let me see what else here. It was this guy was probably the worst. I'll show you him. He wasn't dressed as scary, but this was my just, you know, he's not even trying to be creepy. He is creepy. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was a mistake from the beginning. I know that now. Show you here. That was awful. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Well, I'm trying to get the. Now this guy scared me. Legitimately. Like I was a bit worried that something I'm not sure. Hang in there. Coming up. craziness. Just now, you tell me, these are the first two people that I meet on Kick. I didn't even know that was what we were supposed to be doing. I didn't want to do it. I didn't like it. The whole thing sucked. All right. So I don't know who that guy is, but he freaked me out. So this is back to back freaks. That's my it's just like, what? At this point I'm going at this point I'm going, run away. Run away. I actually ended up talking to this guy twice. It's the internet. I don't know. But the thing was, look, everybody's like, oh, you'll like Kick. Well, I don't even know what the hell. What do you do on there? This is what I ended up happening to me on Kick. This. And by the way, this photo was within the first 10 seconds, and he didn't think a thing about it. He was just like, yeah, people are shocked by this all the time. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. I don't think I'll do it I'm never going on there again. Never in my life. One of the but that's the thing. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand the streaming service. No, it's not. It's not a dating site. That's the thing. It's a live streaming website that is supposed to be an up and coming type thing. I got an email from them. They're like, hey, come on and check Kick out. And I checked it out. And then I wrote back in the email. I said, this Kick sucks. I'll never be on Kick. I would rather work a mine shaft in Chernobyl than go back on Kick. I would rather walk across 100 yards of Legos barefoot than go back on Kick. I'd rather watch crocheting. I think I would rather probably fight a full-grown antelope in a cage. I think I'd rather do that than go back on Kick. I'd rather clean up dog poop, of course. I would fight a bear. I'd fight 3 of them. I'd rather be a window washer in New York on a windy day. I mean, holy crap. Imagine being this young man's, and I think this cosplayer, and I didn't even know what that was. I asked him, I said, why? This is what I said to him too. And the thing is, I screen recorded the whole thing, but for some reason my audio doesn't show up. And I said, why the hell are you dressed like that? I says, oh, I'm a cosplayer. And I said, what the hell is a cosplayer? He's like, I don't know. I just dress up. And I said, well, what's the point of it? Well, I don't know. All right. That's it. Time to move on. So it was awful. One of the worst experiences of my life. I mean, it was terrifying. These people. So anyway, I'm here to announce that I will not be moving to Kick. Did I show Peyton? Nah, I don't think that I did show him. I might have. I hope, and it sucked. Is cause short for costume? I don't know. What is a cause? I have no idea. I'm old. Like, that is not a young man's app. I don't think it's in any person's app. I don't think it's human. I have no idea what it was, but I didn't like it. And I felt like I was kind of trapped too. It was like Alice in Wonderland on mushrooms. But I didn't run into one other quote unquote cosplayer. Anonymous, I would probably rather be on Kick than hang out with Don. Don was being a little, I don't want to talk about him right now. Pisses me off. Yeah, well, I am for these guys. Do I look like I fit in there? If you were to be like, hey, who's sticking out here? Who's not, like, he would be more welcomed than me. Like, look at him. I look like I just witnessed a quadruple homicide. I mean, I know. And the thing was, he wasn't even a little bit upset about my reaction. He was just like, yeah, I get it. I'm weird. And I love that. Why so serious? Yeah, he was probably like, why is this guy dressed like a friggin' dairy farmer south of France? But ugh, that was a Monday or whatever. Sunday, Monday. I can't remember. That was a weekend, I think, for that guy. It was like his weekend, what he was doing. So I hopped off there. Mimi, I can't go back. I can't go back. I wouldn't do it. Not for any of you. Sorry. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Please forgive me, but I won't go back. Not a chance. Never. It's the worst. It's not happening, dude. Can't do it. Sorry. As much as you'd want me to, I'm not going to do it. Please don't make me go back. Don't make me go back. Yeah, you like that one? That guy. You don't want to know what this guy and I talked about. Him and I actually talked for a second. He brought up that movie Spaceballs. Asked me if I like Spaceballs. I was bummed. I hated it. So it just didn't work out. Never going back. I was like, oh yeah, this will be fun content for After Dark. And then I get on there and I'm like, holy shit, God, oh my God, no. So I threw myself to the wolves. I was stunned. Spaceball's a good movie though. Like, Anonymous, what's up, man? How you doing? I liked your video. Good stuff. I hope you start making more. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. But anyway, yeah, so never again. I can't do it. I wish that I could. Oh, trust me. Never. Never. I was actually we do have a lab tomorrow, and it'll be it'll be an interesting show. I just like I predicted that. Yeah, maybe I'll just talk about it more tomorrow because it's frustrating. But let me just show you this. This is a photo that Dawn sent me today. It's a picture of a piece of cornbread. So crazy. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't believe it. I just think that I mean, I know he hates me and everything, and I'm cool with that, but that's just disrespectful. Not to me. Not disrespectful to me. It's disrespectful though. Yeah, that's what he was insinuating. The cornbread mafia thinks it's funny. He thinks that is funny. The Joker, I don't believe the Joker was a girl. I heard her voice and she sounded very much like a man. Yeah, like the cornbread mafia. I don't even know if he was trying to be cryptic. He was just being an ass. That's kind of like normal. Corn dog minus the dog. What? Minus the dog. Looks like spackle. Yeah, it was a joke to him. Thought it was funny. And it wasn't. It really wasn't funny. You know, when we were doing that thing the other day, and he was when he was talking to Prayer Gardens, and then that conversation went south. I talked about this on Justin's show a little bit earlier, but if you notice when he got really mad, when he was really pushed, that's when he started going like, why are you making me do this? How dare you? And it's just like classic psychotic behavior. Something an abuser would do and say. And that's what was happening. That's what was happening. Let me show you this too. Then he sent me this. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a book about the cornbread mafia. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think him and I are on good terms at all. Like at all. Like Trevor just said, yeah, like you for sure for sure you can be like pissed and but it's just I think he thinks that kind of stuff's funny. I think he thinks that stuff's funny. I didn't find it particularly funny, but he did. But I'll tell you, let me see. I'll show you what is funny. You want to see something funny? I wonder how he thought that was going to end. I was very interested. At what point does he think that was going to go good? I didn't think at any point it was going to go good at all. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was destined to be bad. Yeah. I don't like. I was watching it from the beginning, and I was wondering. I was going like, "Hey, what's going on here?" And then I'm going, "Don't jump, don't jump!" And then he jumps. Close. His legs went through the front. That's true. That's true. That is why women live longer. Rach says, I have a child that passed away. Even though it's been 7 years, I cannot speak of her without cracking my voice of holding tears back. These people have literally sold their souls, and not for much either. Not for much. Yeah. But those cards probably weren't even theirs. Don't bring my friggin' golf cart. Blessings. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think I don't know. The whole thing, it's just. But just, by the way, like I said, I never again. Kick never, ever, ever again. That was terrible. He wants your response. He's a narcissist, and they need that. Best way to treat him. Don't respond. I haven't. My ex, a father of my son, for 10 years. He still tries. Yeah, look, he's not gonna tell me anything. And Rach, I want to tell you that I'm very sorry, and unfortunately, and I know that when you lose someone close to you, that you're never ever going to just, I don't know, man, the not knowing, like if they truly didn't or don't know, or anybody, this can just be applied to anybody. I just don't know how you could just accept it. I mean, I know under the circumstances, but how could you just accept it? I mean, how do you not every single day? Maybe he wants to make you his share. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. You know, there's got to be something there, and I think that there is. I just, you know, what exactly is the true story? What exactly is the whole story? The lab, you want to hear a joke? Daisy thinks that Chris is intimidated by Dawn and that Dawn hurt Chris's ego. Yeah, I mean, she sounds like it's spot on. Good one. She's probably right. Yeah, I'm sure. Makes sense. I've like, I've been, first of all, I'll tell you this right now. Chris is not afraid of like weird people like I am. Like, I don't want to say afraid, but like, I think he kind of like embraces it, like, because he's done it for a long time. Like, I did this one day on Kick and it was too much for me to handle. And I didn't even know where to go from there. Now, that is the look of intimidation. That's the look of fear. All right. That's not what Chris, yeah, that's really not his thing. It's not really, yeah. I don't know, man. If that's what you get from it, that's nuts. As a father, you would at minimum want prison time. Yeah, minimum, exactly. Yeah, Trev, you're telling me that. You were telling me that. Yeah, that is that look. And thank you, Anonymous again. If Chris saw that guy on Kick, he'd say, that doesn't look right. That's a DNR or DLR. Doesn't look right. Yeah, I could, yes. Hey, why are you dressed up like the Joker from Batman, Holmes? What's that about? Why you don't got much going for you? You a little depressed there, huh, buddy boy? Yeah. You ever watched an Airstream? Should probably just get that makeup off right now and watch an Airstreams. Let's see. Janier says, honestly, I've never been so invested with two people I haven't met in my life until they came along with their goofy behavior. Yeah, I agree. Great Christopher. Thank you. I've been known to do an impression or two. Yeah. Yeah. I've been known to do an impression or two. I do a great impression. Better than you. I walked into the studio. I said, wow, what a studio. So did the guy on the golf cart get a hole in one since he went through the windshield? Yeah, I think so. Do a girth impression. I don't know. How am I going to do a girth impression? Wow, Donnie. Okay, let me see. I might have that readily available. Well, I don't know if it's readily available, but it's available. There's a difference.
Stop.
So what happened?
Stop. Hey, I haven't never.
in left field. Oh man,
I'm not going out. I remember. I
taking them.
remember.
I mean,
And Donald, you know, I'm going
I'm
to tell you something.
I'm far
I'm
from
going to
perfect.
tell you something. You know, I remember back at the beginning.
If you ever took a shot, oh, that's true. We did. We did. We hit 2,000 subs on this channel, 17,000 subs on the lab channel, yo. I mean, you guys are awesome. 2,000 over here, 17,000 over there. Let's do it. It's humble. It's flattering. It really is. The fact that anybody gives a crap about what I say has always weirded me out.
Was 2 years ago.
Yeah, so
June
do I.
the 15th. June the 15th. Yes, you can.
Yeah, she got out there. She had a lot of pressure on her. You know that. We've all have. Everybody this
Celebrations. I don't think I have one. Will this work?
Rhinoceros.
There you go. Okay, here's one. All right, you ready? Yeah.
covered this case has had all kinds of pressure on them, wanting to know
Right.
the truth, wanting
Right.
to find our daughter. And I want to thank you all for loving our daughter like we do. And
So, you know, so why
Yeah, we're gonna Girth. I was gonna do that tomorrow.
did you guys act the way you acted
I don't know. I can't
at the
answer.
beginning? Was it because even with them?
And
You've got 3 sons, and child, you not pressuring law enforcement to clear you.
well, I can't pressure law enforcement.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. You know, John Bonet Ramsey's parents pressured law enforcement to freaking clear them. They
Well,
wasn't going to lose their son. They wasn't going to lose their son because
Wow.
law enforcement made a fucking mistake
Oops.
and you know and started picking on them. They said, "Oh hell no, this ain't going to happen. You ain't going to do this to us." And they
Yeah.
fought back until they got cleared.
Well,
Nice.
that sounds great. Wow, I didn't know
Yeah, it
that.
sounds great, don't
Thank
it?
you for letting me understand that. Wow. You're right. You're right. Thank you.
Absolutely, they did.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you know, why are you not doing this? And
Well,
Candace, I hear you in the background being passive aggressive. I hear you girl, if you want to talk to me, you come on out here and talk.
Ooh. Where did she say really
I'm
dumb?
I
gonna try
remember
to. When are you gonna
everything was cool until you started getting. Why ain't you straightening up?
with me? That's my sweetheart. You know, she's still with me.
She tried to tease.
One, I got out there. Case has had all kinds of pressure on them.
So
Don't know. I can't.
at the
answer.
beginning, getting even with them.
We're going through so much.
Why
We
are
are-
you not pressuring Candy like all the other kids? Summer ain't getting that.
Summer got to experience.
Hug her and keep her safe.
Have times where I have thoughts of killing people, and then I have to pray to God.
There it was.
I have times where I have thoughts of killing people, and then I have to pray.
How did PG think that Dawn was threatening to hurt her? Where did that come from? I was a little confused on that myself. I didn't get that at all. Did anybody else get that?
I have times where I have thoughts of killing people, and then I have to pray to God to help me. You know, I mean, if I run into the person that took my daughter and hurt her, or anybody else just for daughter for that.
Wow.
All right, hold on here. That was a good one. going on the board.
Anybody else is for daughter for that.
Wow.
For daughter for that.
Wow.
I mean,
Hey.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
There it is. All right, I got it. Wow, Donnie.
Wow.
Wamp, wamp, wow. Wow, Donnie. Yeah, and tomorrow on Lab After Dark, Girth Brooks will be in the house, and he's got something cooking for the lab. And yes, he's got something cooking for the lab that we're going to have him talk about. He's got to wear his captain's hat before he does it.
Wow.
Because it's so impressive. Wow. Don says that too, though. He does the wow.
Candace to straighten up, and she
Wow.
wouldn't. And she wouldn't.
Okay.
You kept fighting it.
Hold up. You're getting out there in left field on me.
Wow.
When are you going to straighten up?
Wow. Wow.
I haven't never been on straight, Donald.
Like an annoying little kid. Wow. Trev. Where'd it go? Where did Trevor go? What's up, dude? Yeah. Thank you. She's my sweetheart.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna wake up screaming that for days. Oh, I got it. Here, check this out. You'll love this. Oh, you may not. I don't know.
Wow.
Wow, Donnie. Yeah, it's like something you'd have to. You'd have to check out from like. It's like a dying animal in the backyard. Girth, did you see my I sent you a message. Pre-plug? How do you pre-plug? I just want to plug. We'll do it tomorrow. My cat is
Wow.
right. I think PG don't care because she's in a nursing home. Really? Pre-plug. I think that might be excessive.
Wow.
Did he wash his hair? All right. Here, hold on. All right, that's for you, Girth. Come pre-plug. He's in costume. Okay, come on. I'm ready for you. Sammy, thank you so much for your $5 super sticker. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, she smokes. I've also heard her crack mad beers before too. Girth, you there?
Oh, so, hold on. So
I think he just dropped off. Girth. My live never showed up on your timeline. I hate that.
Wow.
Girth. Oh, Girth. We're wasting union time here, my friend.
Wow.
It did on mine.
In February.
I don't want
She was
Where is that one? It's bank 6, bank 7.
Leaving.
Wow.
Bank 8. Oh, there. Oh, God. That's your costume?
yeah, it's a. You'll see. You'll see. Everyone will see once we have our special guest. And
Yeah.
I would like for you to do it in your Donald Trump voice, like how special this guest might be.
You'll be the most special guest we've ever had. He's a man among boys. You'll never meet another guest like him.
Probably not. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. Well, yeah, we do have something cooking, guys. It's certainly going to happen. We got to work on our scheduling, but I think it will be the greatest lab ever. And
Well,
I
all
think
right. Well, to be fair, you're biased.
I am extremely biased.
Yeah, and you're very excited about this too. Why I am curious. This guest, how long have you been following this guest or potential guest?
2006. It's not potential anymore, by the way. It's happening.
Well, look, in my experience, nothing is final until it happens.
I agree. Right.
Now, everything's happening, but you can say, you don't want to say who it is?
I'm okay with it, man. I mean,
You're okay with it? Or do you want to wait?
That's up to you, man. I mean,
No, it's up to you.
This is the pre hype.
I'm letting you produce this episode. So the episode that we're going to do, so you plug it.
All right. Well, I mean, is our chat even interested in knowing who it is, or?
I would think so. Yeah. They're probably wondering what this a-hole is going to say.
All right, guys. So
it is not Garth Brooks, nor is it Girth or his wife. It's none of them. Straight.
No, it's not. It's much bigger. We have landed, in my opinion, the greatest American journalist in the history of American journalism.
That's a bold statement.
It is a bold statement, but it's not. It's probably not far off. I mean, wouldn't you put him top 5?
I don't know. I've never ranked journalists before.
Yeah,
there's been a lot of really. I mean, there's been a lot of really big journalists. Like Alan Dershowitz is probably a bigger journalist than this guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of content that people don't even know about. So I guess this is part of the pre-plug.
Pre-plug.
Yeah.
Cronkite, Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this gentleman has covered such matters as, the cocaine just coming in through Miami, and then White Boy Rick, he covered that whole thing, got him out of prison. And he's also been the major enforcer on predator catches for as long as you've known about it.
Anderson Cooper?
No, Anderson
Larry
Cooper.
King, Beverly, Larry King's dead.
Yeah,
That
Larry
would be
King.
amazing.
I couldn't get Larry
Amazing.
King.
Can you get Larry King for us?
I couldn't get Larry King.
Okay.
Well, and also I'm wearing the same thing that this gentleman wears in all of his recent shows.
Somebody already got it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Chris Hansen.
Yeah, right on, brother.
No, not Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
But
I haven't attempted Joe Rogan. I've only attempted Chris Hansen and the dead guy, but I didn't know it was dead.
yeah, the Predator missile. That's what I call him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna have a show with Chris Hansen, guys. And we're kind of prepping that we're gonna have a co-host. I'm not gonna be one of the hosts,
Thank
so
God.
you can thank me for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But
so basically, through today, yes, you have been in contact with the producer. They've emailed you back. They're into it. They're asking what day. It's moving.
correct. Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of Chris Hansen because obviously, whenever you bust a chomo, it's the best.
Yeah.
And you do kind of look like Chris Hansen right now, like a young Chris Hansen, possibly with spina bifida.
I told you I put on. I dressed up, man. That's what I said.
I can see that. You look nice. I like the vest.
It's a Chris Hansen vest.
I was thinking kind of like Aladdin, but yeah, that's nice.
It's also bulletproof.
There's not a chance. You have a bulletproof puffy vest.
Yeah.
And this is when, look, so we're scheduling it. I don't know. We don't know when it's going to happen. Hopefully, soon, but, did you get back to him?
Yeah, I did. I need to talk with you, and I need to talk with our other co-host first, and make sure that we're I want to offer them 3 times, so that we don't get I can't do it at that time sort of shit. So yeah, we just need to work that out, and but it's going down, man. I am so excited. I'll be honest with you guys. This guy is probably, I don't know, I put him up there with like Iron Man in terms of heroes. He's done so much for prevention of probably the main thing that I hate. And so I'm pretty excited.
Oh, look, dude, whatever, now let's, so I'm totally down to do this, but have you been searching out somebody that has this been a plan for you? Was this the whole time? Was this something you were like, I'm going to get on Josh's panel so I can hang out with Chris Hansen?
That would be so weird. No. Damn. That would be like a level.
That's a long one. That's a long process.
Yeah, that would be like what's that movie called? Like Inception or whatever, where they take a bus off a cliff and there's like 8 layers or whatever. No, yeah, not at all. It's happenstance, but yeah, I have been I've been cameoing with Chris for years. Every time I go on vacation, like hit up Chris and I'm like, hey, tell us how to have a good time. And
You like him that much? I'll tell you how to have a good time. Have a good time.
well, you know what I'm saying, man. I mean, I just make it kind of special, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like your favorite.
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, he's put so many people behind, like bad people behind bars, and he catches their chat logs, and the content he creates and has, and just and people don't even know about the whole White Boy Rick thing. Like, no one knows about that. You might, but hey, no one listening does. I don't think. I mean, maybe somebody did.
Hansen turned himself into the police in Connecticut on January 14, 2019 for allegedly bouncing checks for nearly $13,000 worth of promotional materials. That's true. He did.
I can explain that.
You can if you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, so what happened was
When he ran out of money.
I'm sorry, what?
Didn't he run out of money or something?
He did. So he had a true crime show called True Crime Daily, and it was on a cable network. And I think they did catch like 9 or 10 like really bad people or whatever. But what happened is he pre-sold a bunch of merch, and they ran out of money. He couldn't deliver the merch, and he had to turn himself in because that was the situation.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he rebounded from that. It wasn't like he was doing anything bad. It wasn't like he was a predator or like.
Well, here's the thing about that. And I actually brought that up to you. Not that it doesn't really matter to me because I think it all got solved. But the one thing is that, I mean, this guy started a movement, a big time movement for a lot of people. And so I'm into it. I like it. I like Chris Hansen. I like his work, not as much as you, but fairly good amount. I like him. And yeah, he's done great. He's done great work.
Yeah, I agree. I think what Dateline and NBC did, they had to do, because that district attorney shot himself live on TV.
Yeah, I remember that. That was terrible.
So they did what they had to do. They had to cancel the show. They had to cancel Chris, and I totally get it. And it's tough to rebound from that when you've had so much production behind you and everything like that. But he's been doing God's work since then. I mean, like, listen, this is as far as topics go, I mean, you can either murder somebody or you can destroy their life. And that's what child predators do. They destroy people's lives.
Yeah,
and
I think it's kind of one and the same.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and so yeah, he's been like the number one, way to redirect that. And people watch that show and they're like, well, holy fuck, I'm not going to do that.
No F's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to break you that one day.
Man, yeah, I'm getting close. Sorry.
Yeah. It's only one an episode. It's all right.
But yeah, I mean, he's a major deterrent over bad stuff that happens to kids. And I think he's a great journalist on top of that. Like he's covered a lot of stuff that people don't even know about. And that's one of the things that I would like to talk about when we do have him on the show, is just the different things that he's covered and how he actually got to that point where he had this topic. Because I don't think a lot of people know that story, and I don't think he's even told that story.
How long do you think he's going to give us?
I think per the email, man, I think he believes it's maybe like a reoccurring series that we have him on.
Really?
Yeah. If you read the email, I forwarded it to you. They were like, what times plural do you want to do this?
Maybe he's just an idiot.
It's possible.
Wow.
But I don't know. I think it's good content. I think it meshes up with what we do here, right?
I think Marlena says, I'm guessing Don won't be in the chat that night. No, I don't think he will.
No.
Whenever you walk into a room, and I might even be a little nervous, like I'm sitting down with, Chris Hansen, and he's like, "Hey, have a seat." And I'm like, "Nah, dude, you have a seat. I ain't having no seat until you have a seat."
Wow.
But yeah, can you imagine like a monthly Chris Hansen segment? Just, hey, where did Jeff Sokol get that pizza at?
Ooh, I know exactly where he got it at. It was in
Do you really?
I do. It was in South Connecticut. Planet Pizza.
Look good.
It was a very attractive pizza. That pizza stole the show.
Yeah, it'll be on the lab, not After Dark. It'll be on the lab. Planet.
I think Chris Hansen is worthy of the lab.
Of course he is. Matt
You
knows.
guys don't have to listen to me though.
Now you're speaking our love language.
We may have a co-host.
Yeah, but what? Like, don't you want to be up there? You really don't.
I mean, you guys are just way better at it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how to host a show.
You don't have to host. You can just be up here.
Well, that's what I said. I want to do the intros and just let you guys do your thing, man. I mean, you guys are way better at it.
Huh. Yeah, I know, but this is kind of your dream.
It is.
Yeah. Like, this is your idol, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you want to be Chris Hansen for Halloween.
I may or may not have been.
I mean, you're on your way. You do look like him. I swear to God. I've never realized that you look like Chris Hansen. You're kind of like a chameleon. You look like a lot of people, but yeah, girth's got to be there. The only reason, like obviously I'd do an interview with Chris Hansen, but like the reason this is going to happen is because of you, not me.
It's fair.
Like, if I would probably pick somebody else as my dream interview.
Who would your dream interview be?
I don't know, Shakira.
All right, I'll call her tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know if I have a dream interview. It's definitely not Shakira. Although it could be. Well, I mean, the more that I think about it, this might be my dream interview, to be honest.
Oh shit! Yeah, that did scare me.
Wow.
He's very scary. He's very angry, and well, I don't know. He just looks sad. Wow.
So, what is the goal of that thing? Like, you just talk to him?
You can. I don't know. I never actually figured it out, and I'm okay with that. I was out of there.
Are you playing chess or something? I mean, is there
no, we weren't doing anything. We're just sitting there looking at each other, and that's what I'm saying. I was like, people are like, yeah, Kick is the new. I don't think it is. It's not a dating site. I'm telling you, it's not.
Is there like a winner or?
What do you think? Does it look like a winner? Does it look like anybody's winning there?
You look like Chris Stapleton saw his own ghost.
I mean, I can see that. I could see that. Linda would be all right with me interviewing Shakira. That was another nice fellow I met that night.
Yeah.
I'll never do that again.
Man, I look like I could be one of those little split screen.
You definitely do. You look like the bait in the sting operation. Come on in. Would you like some cookies?
Yeah, the brownies. They're 3 days old, but bite into them.
Does he have a Patreon or anything?
I'm not sure anymore. I think that once he got his channel, this new thing he's doing, True Blue, I think that his finances have improved dramatically. So I don't think he is trying to, reach out for money. I paid a little bit to get this going, but it was via Cameo. And I've been cameoing with him for like 2 years. And so like he opened up his he was like free text from now on, so I can just text him like he's my buddy or whatever. Now he only responds like once every fucking 3 months or whatever.
Oh, cussed again.
Wow.
At least I'm noticing it.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I'll get
Thanks.
there. I'll get there. I'm sorry.
At least I notice it. So I was driving the other day and like I hit like 4 cars, but at least I noticed it.
Yeah.
Dude, I think like if you hit the 3 mark, like I have to drop you.
Do what?
I have to kick you off panel after 3.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 2.
Oh, I know. I'm counting. No, I'm just kidding. We're working with you. What is Cameo? I don't think you should tell.
Explain it?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
I mean, I can explain it real fast. Cameo is it's an app where you can get middle of the road celebrities to tell you happy birthday or something.
Right. But you pay them, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll say anything you want. Is that how that works?
They won't say anything you want. They follow their own plot lines. They're all basically the same. Like they have their little whatever written out stuff, and they'll just work your story into it and read it back to you, essentially.
I don't know if Chris Hansen's a middle of the road celebrity.
I mean, I would say that he's a very low end celebrity. I mean,
I was gonna say like maybe like a C-list celebrity.
Yeah, I mean, not even celebrity. I mean, he's not a celebrity. Yeah, he kind of is. I would say C-list celebrity, but I would say like A-list journalist. Like this guy does work.
Got a great voice.
Yeah,
and to do that.
The body of his work, amazing, top to bottom.
You're gay for Chris Hansen.
I'm not gay for Chris Hansen, man. I'm gay for sleuths and like people that'll put themselves out there. I mean, this dude could have got shot at any moment. Like, think about it. Come have a seat. Come have a seat right over here. Like, if you're going, if you're doing what he's doing, he's putting himself in danger every moment. That those people have no idea that other people are there. He could have got just taken at any moment.
I don't think that they're there to like abduct a 55-year-old man.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. But if you come in and let's say you're strapped and you're expecting one thing, and a 55-year-old man comes out and asks you to have a seat, wouldn't your first response be to strap up and get the hell out of there? I mean, How has that not happened, frankly?
Somebody said it's Sam Elliott on Cameo. That'd be a good cameo. My grandma loves Sam Elliott. It makes me mad too, because he'll come on the screen, she'll be like, "Ooh, Sam," and I'm like, "Dude, Grandpa's only been dead for 15 years. You got to stop. You haven't even given him a chance to be laid to rest, and you're already hitting on Sam Elliott."
I don't even know who Sam Elliott is.
You know who Chris Hansen is? But you don't know who Sam Elliott is? The guy with the huge mustache? Like the cowboy?
No.
Unreal. How does somebody not know who Sam Elliott is? I don't get that. Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott. Here, I'll find you a picture of Sam. He's a love Sam. Here we go. Yeah. Well, that's a gentleman if I've ever seen one. Yo.
Am I supposed to be seeing something right now? 'Cause I'm
Yeah, in
not.
a minute. Shush. They're worse than Peyton. That's a fact. Am I supposed to be seeing something? Yeah, it's called a therapist.
I do have a therapist. Thank you.
I knew you did.
Mhm.
We all do. You actively see a therapist like every week or something?
I was seeing her every 2 weeks, but I've trended it back. I figured out what was wrong with me, and I was like, she's not smarter than me, so I can probably just figure it out for myself.
I don't think that's how that works, but hold on.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I convinced myself of that.
Oops, sorry. What happened? There he is. I'm not sure what happened to Girth. Girth's gone.
Oh, okay. The Marlboro Man.
Is that what was that what he did?
I'm pretty sure. Can you blow it up a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. A Marlboro Man.
I'm pretty sure for a while he was the dude that did the Marlboro commercials, like on a
Really?
horse.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe not. I don't know. Damn. I got a tiny little thumbnail, so I don't.
What about
Speaking
now?
of thumbnails, how about those painted thumbnails that I did back in the day?
Those are good. Yeah, the Marlboro Man died of cancer. Yeah, I don't think Sam Elliott was ever. I don't know how to get you back, dude.
Oh, I just saw it. Okay.
Guess that worked. I don't know. Sam Elliott is a legend. Come to mom's Sam. Good God, Flo. Oh my God. You lost your girlfriend. Flo's got the hots for Sam Elliott. One-eyed Flo. Remember One-eyed Flo?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Well,
one that's
good.
she's not. She's waiting for you.
No. It looks like she's waiting for Sam. I'm glad she found Sam.
Marlboro Man was Magnum PI. Oh, I didn't know that. We've placed Girth in the kickback room. Stand by for instant facial reactions. Ah!
Wow.
So I did that for you guys. All right, Girth. I'm gonna get you off here, and then we're gonna tomorrow we'll
Do a deeper dive.
on your boy. You do look like Hansen. You dress like that on purpose to come on the show.
This literally is my Hansen attire. If you watch his new catches, he wears this fucking same outfit. Oh,
yeah. All right. Well, you'll learn. Bam. Oh, Gert's all right though. He'll be all right. Magnum PI Tom Selleck. Yeah, you don't want to self-diagnose. That's not a great thing to do. Yeah, of course I did. Tom Selleck did the. I didn't know that. That's funny. Yeah, well, he's not banned permanently. I mean, it's just for now. At what? Poor Girth. He didn't mean it. It's all right, dude. Girth's cool. Girth understands. Yeah. Yeah. It was 0-3. He struck out looking too. My grandma likes Tom Selleck too. It's a terrible thing. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for being here. Appreciate it. We got to do that for girth.
No, you don't like that car. I don't like that car.
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Not a very good car.
Don't say any F's and stuff. Josh Birnbaum, step on up. Get on the scale, son. Get off the scale.
I could go into heavy detail. I could go into heavy detail, and I will. And I will go into heavy detail.
Hey now.